Good Thursday morning. It's Anita. My name is Anita, and this is new to me. Let me tell you just a skosh about myself. I'm 55. I'll be 56 in May. I'm a Weight Watcher. I've lost 46 pounds, and I have way too much time on my hands. So I watch a lot of YouTube, and I watch all the fine ladies. I watch Sandy and Carrie and Julie and Amy and Jessica. I feel like Hobo Kelly. Remember how Hobo Kelly would call out everybody's name? And so did the lady on Romper Room. But you know what? Neither one of them ever said Anita. I think that scarred my psyche a little bit. I sat there, the tiny child that I was, just wanting validation. Say my name! Say my name! Nobody ever said my name. Oh, oven's ready. Anyways, I do watch all the ladies, and I thought, what the heck, I'll try it. Doesn't work? At least I tried. This is bothering me. You know, I run a Disneyland. I'm a Disneyland freak, and I run a Disneyland page on Facebook, and one of the ladies sent me this infinity scarf, and it's taking me an infinity to figure out how the heck you're supposed to wear it. How are you supposed to wear these things? Because personally, I'd like to have it. Oh, we can go for the Katharine Hepburn on Golden Pond look. Oh, I might be onto something here. Norman, can't you and Chelsea just get along for 5 minutes? The loons, Norman, the loons. They're welcoming us back. All right, so my Katharine Hepburn isn't the best, but at least we don't have to look at that anymore. So I thought I would make some muffins. I think it's a Mud Hustler recipe. I don't claim and never have claimed to be either a cook or a baker. I never enjoyed either one, and I never learned how to do either one. I grew up in a home where my mom liked to do everything herself. Don't ask me to load a dishwasher, because it just ain't gonna work out. When I load the dishwasher, my husband comes in after me and redoes the whole thing. I don't know why. They're gonna get clean either way, but I'm not very domestic. You know what I do? I wear an apron every single day. I have an apron for every occasion. Actually, I wear the apron, let me be honest, because when I clean, because I do clean, the bleach, when you spray the bleach, and always, every single shirt that I have has a big line of bleach right there from leaning up against the counter. So not only is it good for keeping my shirts from having big blotches, but when my honey gets home, I'm going to call him Steve. Everybody calls their husbands and boyfriends and whatnot honey, except for Julie. We know who Eddie is. Thanks, Julie. When Steve gets home, I want to look like I've been doing something. So, remember that great Rice Krispies commercial? It used to crack me up. I thought whoever the marketer on that one was, where she'd be making Rice Krispie treats, and they're the easiest thing in the world to make, and she'd take a little flour and throw it in her face, and it made her look like... No, just kidding. Made her look like she'd been so busy all day when her husband came home. I thought that was one of the most genius commercials. That and the McDonald's commercial where they put the French fries in the trunk. Both of those have stuck with me for whatever reason. So yeah, I am going to actually make some Rice Krispie treats today for Steve and Oliver. But right now, I'm going to make some muffins. I apologize, I have to put my glasses on. And there's going to be a glare, but I can't see. I believe it to be a Mud Hustler recipe. I'm not positive. My friend Cindy brought it over. I hope I don't get in trouble for making somebody else's muffin. I'm going to make this video and I'm going to post it. In the meantime, I will message the ever elusive and popular and busy Mr. Hustler, or Mud, as we call him in the hood. If he says, no, that's not copacetic, take it down. I thought while I attempted to do this, I would talk at the same time about some of the things that we share in weight loss. Now that I am faced with having all the items in front of me and having you in front of me, I am not completely sure that I can do this and talk at the same time. But I'll try, and if it doesn't work, I'll hang up on you guys, make it, maybe come back and show you what I got. Got some coffee going. Did I show you my coffee? It's in my Viva Navidad, as Maria, my mother would say, mug. It's a holiday mug, but it's like, you know how you have that mug that's the perfect size and the handle is the perfect handle. Because let's face it, folks, not all mugs are created equal. They're just, dude, check this one out. I think it's right here because I have 500 million Disneyland mugs. Okay, let's look at these two. All right, one. Oh, two. Yeah, two. Okay, these are some mugs. Are they not? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Why am I yelling? You're right there. These mugs are huge. Look at the size difference. Haunted Mansion, Adventureland. Frontierland, in case anybody needs to know, is my favorite land. Oh my gosh, I'm avoiding these muffins like the plague. Oh, well, it's kind of hard to see, and I have it upside down. But there's a huge difference. This is a big son of a gun. So anyways, back to my mug. I like it. Even though it's a Christmas mug, I use it. All right, Anita, get on with the... So, when I went to print the recipe for said muffins, I didn't choose regular paper. I chose photo paper because I'm not the brightest bulb in the drawer. So I have to figure out, and there is no name. So it's got the ingredients, which I laid out before me. I'm hoping it'll help. And, well, I'll see if I can do this. If not, what the heck, I tried. How's everybody's weight loss going? It's the end of the week, so I think that most of us weigh in towards the end of the week. Oh, okay, so I have lost 46 pounds, which I said. And my weigh-in is Friday morning. Can we talk about the night before weigh-in for a second? Does anybody else get like a little freaky-deaky? Not just about what they eat, but like I get a little anxious. I get excited. I look forward to it because you know what? I do my best to follow the program. That and I have no life, and it's the only out-of-home thing I have to do during the week. Go to Weight Watchers. That's our chit-chat when I'm not chit-chat patty-whacking on here. I have my friends there. But I get excited, and I tell my family they have to fend for themselves as far as dinner and whatnot because I literally excuse myself. I go into my bedroom and I watch TV and FaceTime with my mom or somebody, and I go to bed at like 6 o'clock so that if I get hungry, I don't have to worry about it. A couple Tylenol PMs, bloop, bloop. I tease. But Thursday nights, Thursday days are always good because I know I have tomorrow. But you know what? I can say in giving myself a little bit of a pat on the back, I never worry about a gain. I have gains all the time. Nobody can just lose all the time. If you have, I want to know you. But I work the program, and I work it hard, and I work it well, and I look forward to it. So anyways, I get a little funky on Thursday. I get up super early Friday mornings. I take a shower, and I put on a little makeup. And so all the ladies there think I'm like this totally put-together woman. If one of you guys is catching me on YouTube, don't tell anybody the truth. That I'm really just this lonely old lady in my kitchen talking to people on YouTube, trying to look like Katharine Hepburn in On Golden Pond. But I like it. I like weighing in. It's exciting, right? It's like we work really hard at this, and we want to know our results. I do not own a scale at home. I just weigh in once a week. And I'm not ever going to own a scale at home. It's my treat at the end of the day. You know, at the end of the day, we all have some Halo Top, or if you're my husband, you have some Ben & Jerry's or whatnot. I'm going to just keep dumping stuff in here while I talk. I'm going to try anyways. I get an A for effort, or an E for everything, or I'll get an initial for something. I don't know what. But somebody give me something for something. Oh, see? I get off track. So I'm putting in a scoop of Quest. And then a half a cup of applesauce. All right, so yeah, I get excited. I go in, I weigh in, I sit down in my little green chair. I always sit in the same spot with my friends Kathy and Lisa. They're great gals. They befriended me when I went in there. I probably had a look of despair going on a look of loneliness, a look of, will you be my friend? Because I need a friend. When I married my husband and moved out to this town in which he lives and I live now, and I love it here. I didn't have any friends, and I still don't. Everybody was on to me. Okay, water. So they're my whitewater friends. And I go online and I go to Facebook, and I don't know, I think that might be coming into an end, but that's a whole other Oprah. Because I'm a positive gal, this is going to be a positive channel. You're not going to hear about my injuries, my drama, my illnesses, the toenail I had back in the 6th grade that still haunts me. You're not going to hear about any of that stuff. That drives me nuts. Sorry. It's a personal thing. Trying to keep it light, trying to keep it airy. All right, so tomorrow is, I put the water in stevia. Let's put some stevia in. I know I weighed it out. Where the heck did I do with it? Oh, I already threw it in there. An egg. Pop an egg in this bad boy. Throw some shells in for protein and calcium. What else? Again, I don't plan this stuff like the rest of the smart people. I say rest of the smart people like I'm smart. I'm not. Berries. Oh, milk. Oh, there's the stevia. It's not milk. It's a good thing I put it all out ahead of time. Watching that one Rachel Ray turned out to be very beneficial for me. Does anybody remember on the Food Network? I need to go here for a second. I haven't seen my daughter in a while, and I miss her. But when she was a little girl, we used to play Food Channel in the kitchen. Like when we'd make dinner, when I was making dinner, she'd come in with me and we'd have a pretend camera. Does anybody remember a show called How to Boil Water? It was just one guy and his sidekick chick, I think, who was actually the one who boiled the water, and he was just there for comic relief. We loved it. We thought it was so funny. So yeah, we went in the 80s. I guess it was more in the 90s. That's what we did. So we would come in here and we'd do this, but see, that was before iPads and cell phones and whatnot. We'd be all at Chelsea, my daughter and myself. So now I have my bowl and I'm mixing everything together. You want to get it to a fine texture. And we just thought we were so funny. Well, actually, no, we didn't think we were funny. We thought it was fun and it was entertaining. And it's a good memory. I'm glad I thought of that. Thank you, Lord. That was a super good memory. So I'm going to mix this up. My left hand hurts a little bit. Got a trigger finger. Trigger finger, you know what that means, right? It means you're spending too much time on your iPad or your cell phone. Let's face it, folks, that's what it means. All right. Put it all together, blend well, fold in half a cup frozen or fresh or frozen blueberries. That's close enough, right? I didn't have dogs my whole life until 4 years ago, and I'll be danged if they don't come in so handy. Don't worry, she's not eating it. I forget that people other than my immediate family are watching this and are like, that lady's feeding her dog frozen berries. There's no dogs in here for eating any frozen berries. So fold. Fold is different than mixing, correct, Mundo? All right, so what else about weight loss can we talk about, kids? Fold. Desserts. I used to be really good about having Norman, go get Chelsea out of the boat, Norman. Having anything sweet in the house. I have tremendous willpower. Seriously, I have really great willpower. Again, we spend a lot of time at Disneyland, and I don't eat anything that I shouldn't. And I'm proud of myself. A lot of people give me a hard time. But you know what? I'm proud of myself, and I need to learn to give myself accolades when they're deserved. And so I used to be good about having sweets and whatnot in the house, and then a couple months ago I started nibbling. I think it's probably the weather, because I'm home a lot more, you know, the cold air, even though for the rest of you where it's actually really cold as opposed to Southern California where it's not. Don't eat that berry, dog. So we're home more, right? So we have a little more time on our hands, and it's like, let's think about what's in the kitchen. Oh, I'll just have a couple cinnamon straws from Trader Joe's. And then we don't always stop there. So where I was going with this is I have stopped keeping things in the house. I used to have things always for the sweet tooth. And so I'm going to make this and we'll see how it turns out. What else can we talk about? I need a scoop-de-poop in which to fill these lovely little muffins. The weekend's coming, and I know the weekend poses challenges for many. It doesn't for me because I have no social life other than Disneyland, and that's all planned out. If anybody ever needs help with Disneyland, I won't say it again. I know I've already said it like 3 times. Give me a holler. I'd love to help you with a meal plan because I've got it all planned out. I have it down to fine tea. Fine tea? Fine art? Art. So the weekend is upon us. Sorry for saying you guys. I'm not going to apologize though. If I waste all my time apologizing for everything, I'd spend all my time apologizing. And you know what? That goes for you guys too. For every little idiosyncrasy, you know what word I meant to say, that you have, and you may think, oh, I shouldn't have said that, or I should have said that, or we have to stop doubting ourselves and loving ourselves and being who we are. And those who don't like us or love us, they don't have to hang out with us, right? My whole life I have spent being a fat chick, caring about what other people say to me or think of me. If you looked at me cross-eyed, I'd hole up in my bedroom and cry for a week. Why didn't they like me? What's wrong with me? And you know what? There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just so bummed out it took me 55 years to figure it out. There's nothing wrong with me, and there's nothing wrong with you. Well, there might be a little something wrong with you, but don't let it ruin your day, and don't worry about it. In all seriousness, I don't even know why I'm doing this YouTube thing, because normally I'm afraid, well, that's not true. Age does a weird thing to you. Have any of you other ladies who are, you know, like around my age or maybe a little younger, a little older, found that you just hit this age and it's like you wonder why you spent so many years worrying about something or thinking about something, and you just want to tell the younger ladies and whatnot not to worry or think of those things, but you know that if you do, the likelihood of them listening isn't great, because when our aunties and our mamas and our tias and everybody told us, we're like, oh, they just tell us that because they love us. But you know what? It's true. And if there's anybody who struggles with self-esteem, whether you're thin or you've got a little weight or you don't look exactly how you'd like to look when you look in the mirror, oh man, I beg of you to double think it, because it's so much time wasted. I've wasted so much time on all of that hula-baloo. Let's go for it now. Here we go. Hula-baloo nonsense. Because who is the other guy who's judgmental of anybody or anything? And why do we care, and why did I care? Oh boy, did I. And I still do. I'm not going to lie. I hate that saying. It's like shenanigans. Can we just stop saying it yet already? I mean, let's get some new sayings. I'll work on that, see if I can come up with some. If you have any new ones, put them below. Oh, I'm supposed to say this. I keep forgetting. Subscribe and like. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so I made the muffins, and I preheated my oven, and I popped these in. They're not very even, because I was talking about self-esteem. They're not even, but you know what? And they may not pretty when they come out, but they'll taste good. Whoa, look how I wrapped that whole conversation up into one. They may not look good, but they taste good. That's deep, folks. That's totally deep. God is good, right? Standing in front of this iPad, I'm like, got a little time on my hands. A lot of time on my hands. Let's make a YouTube video. I don't know what I'm going to say, but the good Lord, He'll guide me because He knows me. And He'll put up here what I need. So, unfortunately, I do not know how to edit. Somebody needs to start a betting pool on how long it's going to take me to be able to edit my videos together. It's kind of sad. I had my son-in-law try to help me the other night. Well, after sitting practically on his lap with my iPad, while the both of us were like, ding dong, he's an Android man, I'm an iPad gal. It wasn't working out so well. So I still have feelers out. Somebody will help me. But anywho, what I was going to say, Diane Legenza. Oh, Legenza? 20 minutes in. I'm going to put these guys in the oven. And then I'm just going to break all the YouTube records by seeing how many things I can post. When they come out, I'll make a little ditty and show you guys. Is that okay? I hope it's okay. We're in the United States of America. I can say and post whatever I want, right? Somebody at my door? Somebody knocking at the door? They're coming to get me. Okay, I'm going to put these in the oven, and then I will check back with you guys. If I got off subject, I apologize, but that's what's going to happen all the time. Here's another one of my rings that my love bought me. Steve. He's the best. If you haven't seen him, go back to one of my short videos where I introduce him, where he is seeing the necklace that I made him think he bought me, but in all actuality, he did not purchase the necklace. I did. I wonder if he'll remember that. If I tell him long enough that he purchased it, he might just start to believe it. That could work well with getting a new couch in here. I need a new couch. I got stuck in the hole last night. All right. I'm signing off, and I'll catch you guys later, okay? Thanks. You guys are cool. This is fun. And for you YouTube ladies who have sent your friends over, I greatly appreciate it. Amy and Julie and Carrie, you guys have sent your friends over, and that's putting your good names on the line, and I appreciate it. And I hope to stand up to being a pillar of the YouTube society.